Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? Are you good? I hope you're good on this fine Wednesday. We are back today with some more Detective Pikachu. Yeah, we're making some decent progress through this game. Last time out, we went and explored Fine Park. We started our wonderful day at GNN Headquarters, the wonderful TV studio, only to be told that, you know, we had to spend all of our time finding this annoying woman's Perugly because she is incapable of looking after her own Pokemon. Because, you know, trainers, am I right? And now, the violin that our star musician is due to play on today's episode of whatever the hell the music program was called has been broken, and it's down to us to find out what happened. The Yanma cams had a major issue, and it's down to us to figure out why. It's a good thing we're a crack team of detectives, right? So yeah, join me for this journey. It's gonna be great. Hello Andy, hello Ado, how are you both doing? Have a good Wednesday. I hope you're ready for some chill Detective Pikachu times. This is assuming the XSplit holds up. It was already being a pain in the ass and not actually letting me onto the page, which bodes well for later. It's gonna be great. So let me get my 3DS loaded up. Get my preview editor open so I can see how my scenes look before we go live. Oh my goodness. Neat. God, the colour differences between my two screens are absolutely unreal. I look so washed out on one of them, and I look absolutely fine on the other one. I could really do with a pair of screens that are the same. It would be very beneficial to me. Just turn my lighting down a sec, because, good grief. What is going on here? This is not really helping, I'll be honest. Screw it, it'll do. It will be fine. Totally fine. Alrighty, this is looking good to me. Game is loading. Alright, and we'll turn down the tunes. Neat. And then we can do... Come on 3DS, you can do this, I believe. There we go. Look at that. We're in. We're here. We have Detective Pikachu. It's all good. We are ready. Andy, my guy, that is literally called marketing. The whole idea is riding on the waves of other people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The entire industry was waiting for GTA to announce its release date so they could do their own. Or you just ride on the tail of GTA, but let's face it, there's no way of that. And so you see it in, you've seen it in theme parks. We announced Universal Great Britain, and then what did Disney do? Oh, hey, by the way, we're opening a theme park in wherever the hell it is, Abu Dhabi, literally the year before Universal Great Britain opens up. Oh, and by the way, look at all this cool stuff we're doing in our other parks. Marketing! It's great, it's all cutthroat, it's wonderful, it's fun. Anyway, we are here for Detective Pikachu. Let's do it. Continue playing through the story. Yeah, so we're on chapter 6. There's only 9 chapters. This is very exciting. I feel like we're getting quite close to the end of this. Which then means I can play Pokemon Y, and I'm very excited. Or X. I haven't actually decided. I'd like to go and buy a copy of X. I've only ever had... Like, most of the Pokemon games, I have both copies. Or in most cases, all 3, where there's a 3rd version. X and Y, I never got around to buying X, so I've only ever had the 1, and it's weird to me. So... Maybe. Come on. I would like to... Come on. Thank you. I would like to get a copy of X. It would be nice. I usually run it so I have one game that is my master copy. So that's where all of my Pokemon are. It's where my living dex is. And then I use the other one to play through. So for Scarlet and Violet, Scarlet is my replay version. For Sword and Shield, Sword is my replay version. So Shield and Violet are both my master copies, if you will. Right, what the heck are we doing? Oh, I have a map. Lovely. Okay, we are trying to figure out why the Yanma ran into each other and therefore broke the violin.
I think we need to find out why the Yanma crashed into each other.
We do. Apparently, they were just following instructions. We need to find out who gave those instructions. So, I'd suggest we go to... Yeah, the sub-control room. That seems like a good idea. Alrighty. let's go chat to the guys with... Oh, what I have to... fine. Okay. What do we do now? Seems like he's taking this hard. Can we ask you about the accident? That would be really helpful. What caused? How should I know? Yammer and I just followed the cue sheet that Hero gave us. Can I see the cue sheet? This is the sheet. It has every detail of how the Yanma is supposed to move. Let's see. The plan for camera 1 was shoot from above, shoot from the left, shoot from the right, and move in. That's right. Keith should have the movement plan for camera 2. He'd probably be happy to show you if you asked him. Okay. Let's find Keith. Where is Keith? Do you know where Keith is? We're fine. Are you okay? The Yanma are also unhurt. Have you seen Keith? The Yanma are behaving a little strangely. How so? Well, think back to when the accident happened. The Yanma flew out from the left and right at the same time, right? Of course they were going to crash like that. Nobody on our staff would give instructions like that. Maybe the Yanma misheard? I don't think they did. They're pretty good at their jobs too, you know? Hi, Hero.
Hmm?
What to do? He's not going to be doing well. His camera's literally just collided and broke a violin. Are you okay though, Hero? Not really, but I've got to do something. Why do you think the accident happened? Let's see. I can think of a few reasons, like the Yanma misunderstanding the instructions or Hoot Hoot's signal being delayed. What about Hoot Hoot's signal? The Yanma rely on Hoot Hoot to start filming. It could be that the connection with the sub-control room got disrupted by Magnemite. Come to think of it, you were talking to the sub-control room during rehearsal too, weren't you? I didn't notice anything strange, though. Well, I can check with Hoot Hoot if you want some clarification. That would be useful. Thank you, Pikachu. Thank you for helping me here. Has anybody seen Keith? Where the heck is Keith? Hi. Have you... I don't care about the accident. Have you seen Keith? Maybe the people in charge of the Yanma cameras didn't give them the right instructions? The new ADs tell Yanma how to move. I see. We should go talk to them too. I'm trying to! Keith has disappeared. Keith! My Keith is better than this Keith. Though I must admit, I don't think Akezu would be very good as an assistant director, if I'm honest. I am assuming that's what AD stands for. Keith! Okay, Keith is not here. Do I have to talk to anybody else, or can I actually just go and look for Keith now? I assume I have to talk to other people. Amelia, have you seen Keith? Keith!
Any news?
Hi, Tim. No. Yeah, we're fine. Have you seen Keith? I don't know why the accident happened, but it's going to be hard to keep filming. I wonder what Hero will do. Great, thank you. Okay. You've got to be cursed. Thanks, Pikachu. Thanks, mate. I didn't see the accident itself. I was looking at the script when it happened. The script? It's the plan for how the show should progress. Do you want to see? Yes, I do. Show me that, please. I made it, see? It's written to follow the flow of the show itself. Do you think this is related to the accident? Probably. I'll take it. Thank you. We can work out where the Yanma cameras are going, I suppose. Right, neat. Thank you. Can I now leave? Oh. We've talked to just about everyone here. Maybe we should I was trying to, Pikachu. We need to find Keith, and I get the feeling if Keith is supposed to have the second set of Yanma camera instructions, and he is mysteriously not here. Oh, hi. Found him.
What's up?
I'm suspicious of you, Keith. She's very upset. She said she needed to be alone for a while. I don't blame her. She was clearly very attached to the violin. It was destroyed right in front of her. Do you have any idea why an accident like that could have happened, Keith? No, I guess I could have misread the cue sheet for the Yanma. Show us. Let us see the sheet. Oh, sure, here it is. Let's see. Camera 2 was supposed to shoot from above, shoot from the right, move away, and follow. Yeah, the director gives us those in charge of the Yanma cameras the cue sheet a few days before the day of the shoot. We tell the Yanma how to move the cameras based off of that, but I've double-checked it and I'm positive I got the instructions right. Is there any chance the director gave you the wrong instructions? Nothing like that's ever happened before. The original cue sheet should be in the sub-control room, so I suppose you could go and check that. Yes, please! To the sub-control room! Oh, hi, Mimikyu? Mimikyu, what are you doing? You still upset that I got chosen as the assistant over you? Hi, Mimikyu. Don't get too full of myself. Ugh, sure, whatever you say. More importantly, there's something we need to ask you. Did you see what happened, and do you know anything about it? It's going around the dressing rooms while avoiding the staff here, so it doesn't know what's going on at the studio. Great. Thanks, Mimikyu. Doing a bit of self-promotion. Well, you're definitely persistent, I'll give you that. Mimikyu just wants to be a star, poor thing. Poor little guy. Hi, folks. Are you ready to tell me what happened? Can I have the original cue sheet? Hi, Hoo Hoo. Oh, no need to worry. Both Tim and I are just fine. Tell us what happened, Hoot Hoot. Says the Yanma were so dedicated to their work that it's unthinkable they'd make a mistake. Sounds like Hoot Hoot trusts them. I trust them too! Hero, he looked like he was in a state of shock, but he was still saying he wanted to do something to help. Your partner's quite a dependable guy, isn't he? You're the one who signaled to the Yanma when they needed to start moving, right? Huh. So the Yanma started to move as soon as you signaled. Same as always. Hero said there might have been some kind of communication trouble, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. We put Magnemite away, it's fine. He's back in his box.
Hmm?
I saw what happened during the rehearsal from here. What a mess this has become. Yes, we broke a violin. Have you got the cue sheet, sir? That would be really good. Is there anything you noticed about the accident? What could you tell us? You know, it did seem like... Hi, Hoo Hoo. I'm sorry about ignoring you. It did seem like there was something odd about the Yanma's movement. How so? Well, I was checking the footage using this cue sheet, but there was something odd that I couldn't put my finger on. Show me! I see the cue sheet you have has movements of both Yanma cameras on it. There's a difference! Yes, this is the original script that Hero wrote. We gave our copies out to the staff in charge and then kept it under tight security here. Let's see. Camera 1's movements were shoot from above, move away, shoot from the right, and move in. Camera 2's were shoot from above, shoot from the right, move away, and follow. That's right. The Yanma should have moved exactly according to this plan. I think we should do some comparisons.
Hey. Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yanma say they did what the instructions told them to do. So what caused them to crash into each other?
I believe the Yanma. I need to look, hang on. I think it was camera... No, camera 2 was the same. Hang on, I need to look before I do this. List.
Hey, Tim!
What do you want? Something's bugging me. I know, I'm trying to look at it, but you keep talking to me. That's what I'm trying to. Like, shush. Right. Above, away, right, move in. I think number 1 is wrong. Yeah, number 1 is wrong. Shoot from the left, shoot from the... Yeah, right. One is wrong. Above, right, away, follow. Keith's, I think, is fine. Above, right, away. Yeah. Right. Okay, neat. Who's just having a great time over there?
Everyone is thinking that the Yanma made a mistake. The Yanma say they did what the instructions told them to do.
I know, we had this conversation.
So what caused them to crash into each other?
It was the fact that number 1 is different from the master sheet.
That's right. It seems that someone tampered with Yanma's plan in order to cause the collision. The question is, how did the staff not notice something like that?
And who would do such a
Why
thing?
would one Yanma have 2 movement plans? I don't think this was an accident at all. In fact, I think this is a case for us to solve.
You don't say, buddy. Let's find out. The Yanma ran into each other because they were given fake instructions, but why did the culprit do that? Maybe the culprit has some kind of grudge against Karina? They tried to destroy the violin as revenge for something? Revenge, huh? And if it wasn't for Keith's mistake, Karina would have been the one caught in the accident instead of me. It could even be that someone was targeting her directly. Well, let's go talk to Karina first. Gathering testimony from the victim is the most basic step for any investigation. You just want to go hang out with the pretty girl.
Yeah. Seems like someone made a fake movement plan to cause the accident. But why?
But why
I
indeed?
can't imagine Karina would have enemies, but let's see what she has to say.
Okie dokie. Someone's behind this is a duh. Thank you. Thank you for highlighting this. Right, let's go to the dressing room. She was in the one at the far end, right? I think. Yeah, it should be this one, I think. Karina, darling, hello. I need to speak with you. Karina, please listen calmly. Tim, what's going on? We found out the accident earlier was actually deliberately caused by someone. What? But how? Is what you said true? Tell me everything. Of course. Stuff happened. Things. Someone gave fake instructions to the Yanma, and that's what caused the accident? Yup. But who would do such a thing? That's what we're asking you, my dear. It's possible the culprit had some kind of grudge against you and destroyed the violin as payback. Or they actually wanted you to get hurt, so, you know, either way. Could you tell us a bit more about your violin? Well, of course. My grandfather made it for me before he passed away. It's the only one of its kind. Aha! It's busted now. Even now, when I get discouraged, I remember the message he left me on the violin. It helps me feel better. A message? What was it? I never noticed that was a message. What does it say? Oh, you couldn't have. It's written on the inside of the back plate. Oh, so you can't see it from the outside. Makes sense. Actually, I think the only ones who've seen it are me and Cricketoon, since we used to go and play in my grandfather's workshop. What does it say? Oh, you're not gonna tell me? Great. Thank you. Cricketoon, will you tell me? Cricket! Hi, Cricketoon. Oh, he did a little... Was that you? Did you do a little twang somehow? That's adorable. You'll help us find the culprit? Thanks. We could use your help. The cue sheet. We don't know who did this or why, but we will get to the bottom of it. Great. Thanks, Pikachu. What does the message say? Please tell me. Apparently, Cricketoon was present when Karina saw the message too. Cricketoon says Karina read the message to it, and it said, "To my darling Karina, even when I am no longer with you, I will always love you and your music." Aww, cute. Okay, well that doesn't really help me, but thank you. The message on the violin, huh? Something on your mind? I helped Cricketoon pick up the pieces of the violin after the accident, but I don't think I saw a message anywhere on the backplate. It could be that you just didn't notice it. Well, if it bothers you, we could double check. Did somebody steal the violin to sell it for money? Because money's always a thing. Oh god, damn it, really? Oh, she got the bits of the violin. Oh yeah, she does, okay. This one, but I don't see any messages written anywhere. So that means this violin is a fake! Culprit's goal was to steal the violin. Must have tampered with Yama's cue sheet so the accident would hide the fact the violin had been swapped. That's right, you almost got away with it too. Ha ha ha! Who switched the violins? Who's trying to make a fortune here?
Thank goodness the violins had been swapped. That means that the real one is still safe.
It is. We just have to find it.
That's the one good thing about all of this.
Okay. Okay, let's tell them. Great. Karina, darling, I have some good news. The violin here is a fake. The culprit arranged for the accident to happen so nobody would notice the theft. But where's the real I don't know. If I knew that, I would have it for you now. The culprit probably still has it, but please keep this a secret. We don't want them to get nervous and hide it away. I never noticed my violin had been swapped with a fake, but I think I used for my the one I used for my performance was the real one. I could tell from the tone. Cricketoon says so too. Okay, so it's swapped out between the performance and the accident. Oh. Hi, Cricketoon. Oh, it is Cricketoon making the little music. That's so cute. Something fell off to you too? The materials seem softer than normal, I see. Must have been difficult for the culprit to get the exact same materials to use. Soft boards. Okay, can I leave now? She doesn't though!
Okay, let me see your notes. That's not too bad at all.
Thanks. What did... She had no box... She had nothing else to say. Right?
Yes.
She has nothing else to tell me. What do you want from me?
Hey.
The testimonies we got from the two of them are shedding light on the crime. Yes, great. Let's organize what we know. Let's figure out exactly when the violin was swapped. Okay, fine. I do like this game, but it does sometimes frustrate me how on rails it is.
Let's try and figure out when the violin could have been swapped out. First, when do we know for sure that the violin was already, fake?
So obviously Pikachu was carrying the fake one.
By the time I had delivered the violin, it had already been swapped out with the fake one.
Yep.
Now we know when the violin was swapped out with the fake one. But we still need to figure out when was the last time the real violin was seen.
During the performance.
Now why do you think that?
Because the tone was correct. She'd have known if it wasn't the right violin.
Karina was using the real violin during her performance. She and Cricketoon both confirmed it to be true. And that means the culprit swapped out the violin after Karina finished her performance, but before I moved it.
During preparations! Dun dun dun! Now we know when the violin was swapped. The culprit aimed the exact moment Karina would not be around her violin. Judging from that and the tampering with the cue sheet, the culprit must have been very familiar with the show. Someone who works here! We must find them. Alibis! Oh, lovely. I love a good alibi. Let's go find out. Back to the studio. Also, Keith's gone. Is he in here? Ah, yes, good. Hello, Keith.
What's up?
What's your alibi, sir? Where were you during the rehearsal? I don't think I saw you until right before the accident happened. Well, I went down to a lower floor to call the assistant Pokemon as soon as we found Perugly. And what happened with that? Well, I didn't show up, and even when the scheduled time came, so I called the office to check. Turns out I'd mixed up the dates and scheduled it for the wrong time, so I ran back to the studio to let Hiro know. Oh. Did you run into anybody on your way back to the studio? Yeah, as I recall, I ran into Amelia. She'd just finished calling Max and Olga. Okay.
Now that I think about it, this person couldn't be the culprit.
Okay. The assistant Pokemon. Are you the one in charge of scheduling and managing the assistant Pokemon? Yeah, and I'm really sorry that my mistake put you both in a dangerous spot. Okay. Hiro, this seems weird that it'd be you, but hi. I'd say the odds are 50-50. I'd already put in a request for a new violin. I feel bad for Karina, but she'll just have to use the new one. I was in the studio ever since Karina finished her performance. I was making sure the staff knew the plan for the show, checking the footage and so on. We were in the studio then too. I didn't see anyone leave or enter until Amelia and Keith came back. Yep, so everyone in here has a solid alibi.
Yeah, that's an alibi. Make sure you remember it.
I blame Olga. She was angry at life. She's a salty old lady. Hi, Amelia.
What's the matter?
Could you tell us about your alibi? You mean you after Karina played? I was checking the dressing rooms to call on Max and Olga. But you came back to the studio alone, didn't you? Weren't you able to find them? Oh, no, not exactly. They both seemed like they were busy, so I just told them what I needed through the door. Oh, did you meet anyone else? Oh, I remember I ran into Keith near the studio. Thanks, Amelia.
Keep gathering testimony.
I am, thanks, Pikachu. I feel like Chatot's gonna play into this as well. I ran into Keith on my way back to the studio. He was standing at the entrance, but he looked very depressed. He was about to go report to Hiro that he messed up the assistant Pokemon's schedule. And you came back to the studio after that, right? That's right. Okay. We need to go and find Max and Olga. I don't think Hiro and the staff in the studio could have stolen the violin. In that case, maybe we should tell Hiro what really happened. If the culprit is related to the show somehow, maybe he'll know something. But he's gotta keep it quiet. Hi, Hiro.
Ah.
Can we talk? Just a little sneaky. Don't say it so loud, my guy. The violin was swapped out, and you say someone here did it? Yes. I can't imagine. Actually, could it be that he... Do you know something? It's just a rumor, but I've heard Max has a lot of debt he needs to pay. The violin was a very valuable one, so he may have stolen it so we could sell it. I thought it might involve money. Let's go find him. Max, you brute. Where's your chatter? This was the room, right? Yoo-hoo! Hi, chatter. Yeah! Oh, you're TV. You say the best thing on the screen. You got confidence for sure. What did you and Max do once you were done with the first rehearsal? Came back to the dressing room together. You seem to recall you're saying that's what you were gonna do, yeah. What's that? You were excited because Max said he'd give you your snack early today? I wasn't asking about your snack. Someone came to call you. They knocked on the door and said something, apparently. Well, it was probably Amelia. Is Amelia a person or a Pokemon? Why'd you ask that? Huh. Apparently a Pokemon stopped by too, in addition to the person. Was it Mimikyu? Doesn't know who, but apparently someone rammed into the door. Chatot says it was so surprised that it accidentally yelled out. It ran off making some kind of cry, according to Chatot. Okay. Hey, could you show us your cool mimicking skills again? Oh, you can? Try giving different signals to see what happens, huh? Give it a shot. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Oh! That's the voice of Mr. Graham. Okay.
And cut!
That's Hero. Try and act all cool, are you? Probably more keys than we can imagine. Adjust your collar. It's not doing anything. That's obviously not one. And stomp your foot.
Get out of my way!
Oh, that was Olga. Someone yelled at me like that. I'd definitely have a heart attack, even if it was a prank. Interesting. Wait, hang on. If Amelia heard Max and Olga in the dressing room, but Chatot accidentally cried out because it was spooked by the door, maybe it cried out in Olga's voice.
What?
I am a detective, sir. Don't be rude. You left the studio once the first rehearsal was done, right? Yeah, I figured I'd go over the script one more time in my dressing room while I waited. Did anyone come by during that time? Oh yeah, a staff member came by to call me. I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't open the door, but said I'd be right out. Oh, so we didn't actually see this person. Okay. There's no mention of Olga being here.
Keep gathering testimony.
Where is she? Anyway, is her dressing room the other side? I can't remember. I'll be honest, the less time I spend with Olga, the better. I dislike this woman intensely. Mimikyu, where are you? You've been causing problems again, haven't you, you little gremlin? There. Oh, I can't actually ask him, but I assume it was Mimikyu that startled Chatot. This should be Olga's dressing room. Yeah.
What do you want?
We're trying to find out about the violin. Where were you after we finished the first rehearsal? Stayed in my dressing room. I was giving Perugly a nice brushing. Did anyone stop by during that time? One of the staff members came to call me. I answered, although I didn't open the door. Uh-huh. Someone comes all the way to get you, the least you can do is open the door for them. Although, come to think of it, something odd happened after that. Ah, what?
Keep gathering
Do we get
testimony.
to find out what that is? I guess not. Okay. Great. Cool. Ah, here we go. What was the strange occurrence? Someone came and beat on the door. I looked out through the fog glass window, but didn't see anyone out there. I wonder what that was all about. It's Mimikyu! No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. I want to talk to your cat. Leave me alone. Hyper ugly. Man, what a yawn. Let's talk to you before you take a nap. Yeah, what were you guys doing after we finished rehearsal? Were you indeed getting a good brushing? Came back to the dressing room for a nap, and Olga gave you a good brushing too. Yeah, you know, I can't tell you. It was, your fur always looks like that. Lucky you. Okay, fine. So Olga and Max definitely were not in the same dressing room together. So I think my Chatot theory is correct. Mimikyu! Oh, I still can't talk to you. Okay, great. Do you remember the strange occurrence at Olga's dressing room? Yeah. That's right, my theory is the same Pokemon visited Chatot's dressing room. If we can find this Pokemon. I'm trying! It won't, like, can I talk to Mimikyu now? Mimikyu! Get back here! Jeez, this thing walks quickly. Where did it go? There. Come here. It's going around the dressing rooms. For self-promotion. Can I... Ta-da! Look! Yes, it's... Really? I literally just watched Mimikyu jump into a door. Alright, fine. Hi. The accident just happened. It seems like it was deliberately caused by someone. Who's the culprit? We're trying to find out. We'd like to know where everyone was during the rehearsal. We were here the whole time. We're keeping an eye on the studio. Yeah. It's unlikely for the sub-control room, but apparently I have to tick all the boxes.
Remember what people told us.
Okay, great. Do I have to ask Karina? Because that seems like a waste of time. I suppose if I'm ticking all of the boxes, we'll go and ask Karina, but, you know.
Yes.
Okay, I do. Great. I went backstage to put my violin there. Hero asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else while you were back there? I'm sorry, I should have paid more attention. It's okay.
Yes. So the culprit is... Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
Yeah, they do. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Well, she'd asked me a few times before if I'd be willing to part with the violin. Of course I said no. Of course, your grandfather made it for you. Well, that's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up, so she may have planned something like this. Olga has a motive as well, but we can't just decide she's the culprit. That's fine. Currently, Max and Olga both have, excuse me. Good grief. Both have, motives. Hello, Cold. 49 months. That is some months. Wait, what did the culprit do? Create a fake alibi? That's right, the culprit must have used some kind of trick to create a fake alibi. That being said, I don't think anyone working in the studio or sub-control room had the time to do anything elaborate like that. Our suspects are the people who are moving around on their own. That's 4 people. Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia. I don't think Amelia is. I know how you feel, but a detective has to be objective. Still, we could use some more information. Mimikyu is not- Right, can I finally talk to Mimikyu, please? Mimikyu! I'm good, thank you. I am doing some investigative work. Currently trying to find a damn Mimikyu. Where are you? Oh, there's an Ekans here now. Hi. Why are you two glaring at each other? Huh. Says being able to smell the difference of food with your tongue is more amazing. But Magnum says making laundry super clean with ultrasonic waves is way cooler. It's like comparing lapa berries to orange berries. What should we do? Acknowledge each other's talent. To me, both your talents are really impressive. Maybe you could agree that you both have some amazing skills and make up. Oh, great. Okay. Well, okay, this room is useless to me. Investigate. Yeah, that. Exactly that. Where the heck is Mimikyu? Has he gone into the studio now? The little gremlin's been running around the dressing rooms, so... Where are... There you are. Hi. You were wandering around around the dressing rooms during the rehearsal, right? Do you think you could tell us more about it? When you went to see Olga, you visited the dressing room for Perogli's partner, right? What happened? Someone kicked the door when you knocked? That's probably Perogli. Perogli's too narrow-minded? I'm pretty sure it was in a bad mood because you were pounding on the door. You should go make up later. How about Max? Oh. Perogli's partner got mad at you? You mean Olga was in Max's dressing room? No, she wasn't! You got yelled at when you knocked on the door, you say? You heard, get out of my way? It's not Olga, it's Chatot. Did you go into the dressing room at all? You ran away as fast as you could. Well, I guess we have no way of knowing what was really going. Yes, we do! Everything to do with you as always. Man, it looks like it took the rejection hard. Don't be so depressed. You'll get another chance soon, Mimikyu. He's right. If you're that motivated, I am struggling with words today. But everyone will realize you've got talent someday. Don't worry too much.
So there's a fake alibi, and there's Mimikyu's knock to consider too.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Yes, of course. It all makes sense now.
Bolt of brilliance.
Tim, the culprit is
I'll mimic you. The culprit used a trick to make us believe he was somewhere else when he was actually backstage. A trick? That's right, Amelia provided an alibi for the culprit so she can help us figure it out. Hi, Amelia. What do you need? You mentioned you knocked on the doors for Olga's and Max's dressing rooms when you showed them. Do you think you should show me exactly how? Well, sure, but it's not like I did anything special. I just knocked 3 times. Any staff member at GNN would do the same thing. So that's the trick the culprit used. Now it's time to gather everyone in the studio. Dun dun dun!
I figured out the truth behind the accident.
I feel like there's a
What
face
are
missing
you
here.
saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
Yes.
Yeah, just what do you mean the truth? We're all friends here. Can't say I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now.
Oh, no, Keith
Let's
is in.
allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Go on. You know who it is, don't you?
It definitely does feel more clever this time, but I'm blaming Keith.
What's that? I guess I still have a lot to teach you. Why don't you give that another try?
Oh, okay, well, it's Max.
Max, it's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank? What on earth would I have to gain from busting
Red
up
Keith!
someone's
No, yeah, this one's
violin?
yellow. That one's,
Nothing.
He could be Red
If the
Keith, because he did
violin
make a
really
mistake.
was
He's very
broken.
embarrassed.
But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
A fake violin? Oh, what an imagination. How could you come up with a theory like that?
You tell him, Tim.
There was no message on the
We
inside of the
checked
broken
pieces
violin.
Of the violin, but there wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told us that her violin had a message written on it from her grandfather, which means the broken one couldn't be hers.
A written message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
Dun dun dun!
As a child, I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
But where's the real one?
I think Max probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything. Listen, the whole time the violin was backstage, I was in my dressing room. How could I be in 2 places at once?
Oh boy, this is where you take down his
You
alibi.
had Chatot do it for you.
Actually, my guess is it was Chatot in the dressing room. You probably used a trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Yes, that's exactly what I heard.
Admit it! Admit it!
Chatot, be quiet!
Gotta love
You
Chatot.
just made it seem like you were still in that room. And then you swapped the real violin that was backstage with the fake.
Oh.
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again. And if it didn't, I knew I'd be let go. I couldn't pay back my debts. I'd be finished.
It's always money.
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What? But everything I did.
Was
I'm
for
really sorry,
nothing.
Max. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police.
Thief!
What a fool he was.
Yep.
In the end, he was the one who didn't believe in his own talent.
It always comes down
Hey, you
to
guys!
money.
I found the videos. What's wrong? Why is everyone hanging out here?
Better late than never, Mako. Thanks.
So Max was the culprit all along.
Woo! We did it. Okay. Check the videos. Yes, please. I'll be honest, I completely forgotten what we were doing here.
Mako's finally back with the video. Let's go to the sub-control room and watch it. Maybe he'll show us some clues.
Alrighty. Check the video of the parade at the amusement park. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna take me there automatically? That's nice. Thanks.
Okay,
Oh, look at
let's
little
check this out.
Stuffle.
Let's play the whole thing through.
Charizard.
Oh, they've got
Remember,
balloons.
keep your eyes on
So
Charizard.
cute.
Yeah.
The daytime parade is now starting. Everyone is excited to see the popular Pokemon of the park marching by. Who better to lead than Charizard?
Oh, I love that he's holding a little Baneri like a trophy.
Hey, look at that balloon.
Uh-oh.
Charizard's eyes turn red.
Yeah. R was used after all.
One of the balloons popped. Oh, just poor Meganium!
This is terrible.
Oh my god!
But it's a great scoop. But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here.
You're right. We have no choice. That's the whole video.
Exactly how we heard it from the Pokemon at Fine Park.
Yeah,
Meganium just
Did
get
you find out
absolutely
anything?
wrecked there.
maybe. There was something I noticed.
One of the balloons popped.
Right, the scene with the balloon.
Whose
Right
balloon
there.
popped?
Better to lead than Charizard.
That was Charizard's
We've been
balloon.
told the theme of this year's
The balloon
parade.
popped.
Maybe it had R inside. Tim, zoom in on the balloon, and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
Enhance!
It looks like a needle or something flew at the balloon.
You're right.
But where did it come from? Rewind
It
it
came
a
from the
little
left.
Yeah,
Skorupi!
more. Stop there.
I know that hair!
That's Skorupi. And that man.
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
I
What?
recognize that
Keith was
ponytail.
there? Working with you?
No, not with us. I don't think he was even working at GNN back then.
Mako's right. He only joined us about 6 months ago.
Suspicious!
So it was Keith who caused the incident? He's the one who went after my dad?
I knew he was
Looks
suspicious.
like it. And he was hiding in plain sight. Let's go capture Keith.
Who would have thought Keith was the culprit? Blue Keith! He fooled us all. It's even possible he knew about Max's plan and used it to try and take you out. Me? Well, think back to when the violin got busted. Why did we end up helping out in the first place? Well, because Keith had made a mistake about scheduling an assistant Pokemon and... Oh. That's right. And there was another suspicious point about his behavior. Do you know what that was? I'm gonna sneeze. Hey! Oh, excuse me. I also need justice for Meganium. Like, poor guy. He showed me where to stand. I'm glad you remember. Keith told you where to stand when I was going to bring out the violin. He must have known that was where the camera would fall. Do you think Keith and Max were working together? It's not impossible. We can't rule it out anyway. But why would Keith... No, now isn't the time to be asking questions. We need to find Keith! Let's go! Let's find Keith! Keith! Keith, you knobhead. Where are you? Oh, Keith! There he is! Get him! Quick! We must run! Run faster, Tim! I can't sprint. This is it. This is the running. Blast, where'd he go? He took the lift! We can take the stairs, it'll be quicker! The top floor? The roof! Let's go! Oh, we not? Okay.
Stop,
Keith!
Keith! You can't get away!
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we? Skorupi, keep them busy.
Skorupi, the super skillful sniper. That's a mouthful.
Tim, watch out for its poison sting.
Capture Keith! Oh god. Oh god, buttons. Oh, this is fine. Slow-mo! I'm not gonna lie, it would have been tempting to see what
You
happened if
missed.
Keith got hit with the poison sting.
Well, help is on its way.
Oh, hi Neuburn.
Perfect timing, Neuburn. Now, could you blast them away?
Uh-oh. Incoming boom burst. Oh no, just a whirlwind, it's fine. Uh-oh.
Pikachu!
Quick, grab him! The locket! Grab it! Wait, what?
Oh, what was that?
The button! A button happened!
Reinforcements. Neuburn, time to go. Farewell, detective. I hope you'll go easier on me next time.
Tuh. Skorupi just jumps on the back. Well, Keith's got the evil laugh nailed down.
Got away.
All that work for nothing.
Nope. It wasn't for nothing, Tim. Look at this.
The locket?
That's right. Not just any old locket. It has a little secret.
Dun dun
What do
dun.
you mean?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, this locket should contain a clue left by Harry.
Ooh, I love a clue.
He got away this time.
God damn it, Keith.
Too bad. You never know. There could be a clue hidden in this locket.
You just said there was. The Matrix is really falling in quality. I know what you mean. Will you continue playing? Yes, I will. Thank you. Ooh, chapter 7. Rhyme Wharf. It's nice to know that Rhyme has her own, like, entire city, you know? Do you think they're all massive fans of Rhyme and her rapping? Mind the poison sting. Pikachu used Thunderbolt. And then there was a car crash. Oh no. Pikachu was flung. Pikachu should have been wearing a seatbelt. How many chapters are there? 9.
That same dream again.
Pikachu, what's up? It's way too early.
Tell me about it. I'm so sorry to wake you, but I think I'm forgetting something. I promise.
Dun dun dun. I am almost through, yeah. We're doing quite well here.
Hey!
You ready? Let's head over to Baker's place. They should be done with their analysis of the locket. Let's go find out. Come on, Pikachu. Yes, let us go. We headed to the Baker's Detective Agency to ask about the locket.
Who would have thought the locket was a camera? But here they are, the pictures we developed from it.
Ah, little camera. Neat.
And you know what this tells me? Harry almost had it figured out.
Look at that.
Yep, that's most likely R. And some warehouses, too.
It's too bad we can't tell where this is.
You know, I've seen this building before.
Uh-huh.
This is Rhyme Wharf.
We'll go check it out. The culprits could still be there. Maybe using it as a hideout.
Oh, brother. I hope he doesn't start with that whole "it's too dangerous" spiel.
All right, take Excelgor with you.
Ooh.
You remember, it's my partner. I'm not gonna tell you to stop investigating, Tim. But since you were attacked at the TV station, it's the very least I can do.
Aw, thanks.
Excelgor is quite dependable. If you run into any trouble, send it back and I'll get help.
Cool.
Excelsior!
We will, Mr. Baker. Excelgor, thank you.
Selgor.
I mean, Excelgor is heckin' quick,
wasn't
so...
this guy really shy before? Hope it's not a problem.
We'll be on our way.
Well, I guess we don't have much of a choice, do we? Come on, Excelgor. I'll teach you the basics of detective work.
Excelsior.
I'm sure Excelgor knows plenty. Rhyme Wharf. Okay. Neat. Let's go. New place. Exciting times. Yeah, I like the idea of Rhyme Wharf just being like where you have all the rap battles.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
No kidding.
Let's look for that area in the photo.
That's a big old boat. That's a big old boat.
Wow, what a huge ship.
It's probably here for the parade today.
Now that's a true luxury liner. I'll bet the food is really good too. Not to mention the coffee afterwards.
Sal. Selgor Sal.
What? Bitter? Coffee is practically a detective's trademark.
Selgor.
True.
Pikachu, what are you doing?
Just giving Excelgor a lesson in detective etiquette.
Right.
Sure thing.
Anyway, we should probably start gathering testimony.
Sal
Probably.
Selgor Sal.
Huh? Oh, where's Excelgor going?
It said it's not good at communicating.
I guess it really is shy.
Well, that's no good. It's supposed to be here helping us out.
It's fine. He's only here to be like the... You know, if we're in trouble, press the red button and we'll summon help. I hope you know why we're here. Why did we come to Ryan Wharf? To investigate the warehouses. Also to go on a cruise. Okay, let's see if we can find it. Why do we have one photo? What happened to the rest of them? Oh, I kept that photo of the warehouse, but Excelgor's holding on to the rest. We need to find Excelgor first. It'll come out if we go to an area with fewer people. Okie dokie. Can I see the Can I see the thing? Is that a... Do I get to look at the photo? Let's find out.
Let's start by gathering testimony.
Okay, great. I'd like to. Thanks. Ask around at the wharf. Okay. Hey, Machoke.
Macho!
Great at physical labor. Wanna help us out? You're bored because the ship hasn't arrived? You wanna get to work, huh? What do you do here? Your job is to move the containers off the ship? Oh, it's good training? Fair. Makes everyone happy. That's good to hear. You're a good guy, Machoke. You taking a break too? Not a lot to do until the next ship comes in, huh? Huh? You find this warehouse because you're looking for someone? Oh, sorry. Photo doesn't really tell me much. There are so many warehouses around here. Thanks. Yeah, it's called the warehouse area for a reason. Oh, I know. Take a look at this. A map? Yay! Maps! You can have it. Have a look here. The 3 areas around the wharf are all full of warehouses. There's only 3 areas. We can cover them all. How many warehouses are there in total? I'd say about 100. Whoa! Each area has at least 30 warehouses. Could be for days if we wanted to check all of them. Okie dokie. Thanks, though. Wait, you still have more to tell me. Yeah, you're looking for a warehouse, right? As I said, you're gonna need more than this. Okay. Cool. Fine. Oh, hey, Excelgor.
Sam.
Could you not just disappear all of a sudden? We're a team, right? Now, let's see what clues we can find in these photos. Show me the man of the wharf. Okay, so you're looking at a big ship with some containers. The warehouse. Okay. Find this building. Yeah, great. There's a man. Great. There's another man. One of the workers at the warehouse. Looks like he's giving orders to the Pokemon. There's a Machoke and a Machamp. Whole place fenced off. Pretty heavy security. Okay. Looks like they're moving stuff out of the warehouse. Keith and a blonde man. Oh, that's the guy in the first photo. Find out more about that guy. What else have we got? Inside the warehouse. Ooh, stuff. Probably are in those. More stuff in the tops, the second floor. No guy there. We still got Machamp. A man in a lab coat. Ooh. This guy a scientist? I thought Carlos was the only one working with her, but I guess they had other help too. More than likely. What those machines are for? Are they both the same thing? Could they be machines that make R? Maybe. I don't know. Just looking at this gave me the feeling that I have something important to do. Is it a memory of when you came with my dad? No, feels too odd for that. Okay, vials and a case. Ah, that's the R. Wait, that's you! This is me, right? Yeah, you must have been with him too. Do you remember anything? No, but looking at this photo, it makes me feel uneasy. Okay. Let's go back to there's nothing else in the warehouse, really. What about the blonde man? Pretty buff guy. What you say was G, thanks, Excelgor. Those are the man's containers. Not clear if they were just unloaded or about to be loaded, but he's definitely at Rhine Wharf. Great. Okay. Alright, let's see if we've got more to go on with that guy. Oh, hi. According to the map, the warehouse district around Rhine Wharf is divided into 3 areas. Each one looks pretty big. Okay. Let's look at the warehouse. Actually, that's the point. We have a map of the warehouse district. You can see the ships from it. I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? Oh, here we go.
There are 3 areas with warehouses.
It
Where's the
can't be
warehouse
B.
in the photo? Let's gather information.
I don't think it can be B because you can see the ship from where the blonde guy is standing. So I think it's either got to be C or A, personally. Hey. Want to know about the different areas? I don't know much about Area A, but Areas B and C are storage areas for oil. I'm in charge of unloading the oil tankers, so I go to those areas all the time. Thanks. So it's probably A then.
Looks like they store oil in these warehouses.
Neat. Have you seen these people? I don't think I've seen any of these people before. Okay, great. Thank you. Machoke, do you know anything?
Marjo.
No. Okay, let's see if we can find other people then. There's Selgor. He's just chilling out. Oh, there's a Rattata. Hi! We'll go anywhere for food. Rattata. What are you running around for? What? You want to go on the ship? You mean that container ship there? Oh, so there's lots of tasty things on board. Please don't tell me you're thinking of sneaking in there as well, Pikachu. Of course not. I may like good snacks, but not enough to become a stowaway. You're trying to get into the ship by climbing the rope, but you always get bounced back near the end? Oh, there's some kind of decoration that's like on the rope. That must get in the way. Never gonna get in if you keep trying the same approach, Rattata. Okay. We're just teaching Rattata how to be a stowaway. Cool. Neat. Have fun, Rattata. Bye. Pelipper. Hey, Pelipper. What am I doing? I'm waiting for the notice to come in. See, I'm in charge of communication between the container ships and dock crew. So once we've got the goods ready, I send notice to the ship staff. Oh, thanks. I assume Pelipper does it. Yay! Put a notice in its beak and have it fly to the ship. You don't know where it is, okay. Can you tell me what the area is? It's such a huge place. Each deals with different goods too. I think areas A and D dealt with machinery mostly. Okay.
This is where they store machinery.
Okay, I'm still leaning towards A, I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen these people before? I think I've seen this pair somewhere. Really? Tell us anything. Let's see, it was about 2 months ago. They were unloading a machine from a ship. A machine? What kind of machine? I don't remember what it looked like, but it must have been expensive. The scrawny guy in the photo kept nagging the carriers not to damage it. Oh, well, Keith bring in. It has something to do with R. Okay. So if they are unloading a machine, I'm still leaning towards Zone A. If I'm actually— wait, Pelipper! I want to talk to you. Pelipper! I kind of love Pelipper. Hi, Pelly. It says it's a carrier. It takes letters in its mouth and delivers them to the ship. All the way up there? Seems like a lot of work. Impressive doesn't just swallow the letters. Me too. Good work, Pelipper. You keep doing what you do, buddy. Oh, hi, Machamp. Hello. Hey, you. It's dangerous around here. We're loading the containers right now. Trying to get away. I'll do my best. Have you seen this warehouse? You need more to go on than a photo. Might help to figure out what kind of goods are stored there. Machines! Each area handles slightly different goods. I think area A and C dealt with food. Okay.
Well, it looks like these warehouse areas store food.
Okay, sweet. Have you seen these people? I know this blonde guy. Could you tell us more? Drops by pretty often to load up the goods. Do you know where he comes from? I guess either A or B. Why'd you think so? Oh, it's because he always comes around from the south. The southern road connects to areas A and B. Thank you.
Chump.
Hi, Machamp. Could you tell us anything? What do you guys get up to? You don't work, you only have fun? Oh, I get it. You work as a carrier. I guess it's not much work, but more of a hobby. Oh, that's good. How about the other guy? Come back, Machamp!
Hey, Tim.
Well, sounds like the man in the photo with Keith has something to do with the warehouse after all. Wonder who he could be. We were told he comes here often to load up the containers. That's right. If we can figure out what's in the containers he deals with, we might be able to narrow down where the warehouse is. Okay. He said something about a machine. Oh, shit. Interesting. Okay. Can I look at any of these containers? I guess not. Alright, let's look at the photos again. Right, the blonde man. That's with Keith. I don't want the one with Keith. Man standing at the wharf. Those are the man's containers. Okay. Can't look at anything else on this one. That's the outside of the warehouse. That's the worker. Okay, so that's not helpful to me. Inside the warehouse. We've got the second floor is the workshop. Small boxes. And you're the supervisor. Okay. Okay. That's the machines. So we know there's machinery. Okay, let's see. Which goods? Can I do any of these?
It seems as though the man in the photo shows up around here a lot. Let's go gather testimony.
We did. Have I got enough for this yet?
There are 3 areas with warehouses. Where's the warehouse in the photo? Let's gather information.
Okay, I guess not. Okay, fine. Can I go to the different warehouse areas? Is that a thing I can do? Or have I just got stuff here? No. Can I talk to you again? Ah! The container the man's dealing with in the photo? Doesn't ring any bells. If you know anything about the goods around here in general, could you tell us? Well, I do see Ratata sniffing at the containers that are lying around. Wonder what that's all about. He's looking for food! Hey, Ratata! Come back! You're trying out the new approaches like I said. What's your new method? If you fail, you'll try a different rope. Okay! Good, hang in there. You'll succeed eventually, Ratata. Those little ropes that they look like anti-Ratata things. They look funny. You sure sniff around the containers a lot. Something about them interests you? Oh, the blue container has a really strong smell, so you're checking the other containers to see if any of them smell too. Does it smell that good? Oh, it's not like that. It's strong, but it grows on you, huh? Okay. Blue containers must really stink. Okay. Interesting. Can I go back to the guy now that I know the blue containers are smelly? No. Okay, Machoke, do you have anything else for me? Containers. You're too busy with your own containers, so you don't notice anything else. Okay. What kind of containers do you carry? They're square. You don't say! Thanks, Machoke. I'm super happy and perfect for training. You think I'd enjoy carrying them too? No, I really wouldn't. Red. Okay, Machoke carries the red containers, so they're heavy. So they're probably... Okay. Okay, fine. Let's talk to this guy again. Want to know more about the container the man in the photo is dealing with? Well, I saw it once, so I can't say much. Anything in general about the goods would be helpful. Oh, I know a bit about that. It's sorted by colour. The blue containers have, you know... Oh, I can't remember. Let me check with the guys on the ship. Pelipper! Could you fly over there with this letter? Oh, thanks, Pelipper! Okay, we'll wait for Pelipper to come back. Off he goes! Bye, Pelipper! Pelipper. Ah. I love it. Oh, Pelipper's such a good little postie. Hey, did you get a reply? I see you brought their response with you too. Thanks. Great. Well, we got the answer right here. Blue containers are for food, red are for oil, and green are for machinery. Thanks very much. I hope you don't mind your letters being wet. Neat. Okay, so we can... Where's Excelgor? There. What containers did he have? Show me the photos. Actually, no, I want the... I want that one. I think? Do I want that one? That's a blue container, so that'll be food. Yeah. Okay, great. Can I do this yet?
There are 3 areas with warehouses. Where's the warehouse in the photo? Let's gather information.
Nope, I haven't got enough information yet, okay. I suppose Pikachu will shout at me when I have enough information. Hi. You need to know what goods he deals with? Well, I can tell you he always uses blue containers. Don't know what's in them, though. What should be food? Hey, don't mention it. You know, I bet the Machamp would know more about it than I do. They were staring at him a while last time I dropped by. Must be his muscles. Aha. Thank you. Machamp!
So...
Can I talk to you? You're enjoying every minute, huh? Good to hear. I'm glad. Can you tell us about the containers? Sorry to bug you while you're working, but we're trying to figure out what this guy deals with. He asked you to carry some of his containers? Really? Ooh. You didn't forget a person with such wonderful muscles. Well, what kind of luggage did he have you carry? It smelled really bad? Ooh. You got too excited and accidentally dropped the container, huh? His contents went everywhere? Made the whole area stink, and you got scolded by the guy too, huh? Oh, I wonder what the contents were. Stinky goods! Thanks for chat. Maybe we can talk to the other one when he comes out of the truck. Oh, no. Okay, now we can think about it. Which goods is he handling?
I'm wondering what kind of stuff this man works with. Is there any testimony about that?
Blue containers.
What stuff is that man working with?
Food.
We were told that whatever it is the man deals with is very smelly. Also, it's the blue containers that smell. From that, we can conclude the man in question is dealing with the blue containers. The blue containers held food.
Okay, so I still think he's in Zone A, I'll be honest. Can we figure this out yet?
Regarding the warehouses, let's look at what we know. Which testimonies will help us?
Right. The man's goods! Oh. That one?
Now let's think. Which area is it that has the warehouse we see in the photo?
Area A. Oh. Really?
Seems the testimony and answers, they aren't meshing with one another, right?
Really? Oh, it's food. Is it C then? Red ones contain oil. Oh, blue are taking the southern road. There.
Now let's think. Which area is it that has the warehouse we see in the photo?
Still Area A, damn it. There we go. I just got
know
the
where it
test
is.
That's annoying.
The warehouse area that stores food and is accessible from the southern path is Area A. Okay, let's head there now.
I enjoy that I got that just from a photo, but okay. Yay! We did it!
Now, it's time to get moving, huh? So no more dawdling.
I'm not dawdling, you are. You just want to have a natter. Based on the photos left by my father, we headed to the warehouse area. Dun dun dun!
Yeah.
We found it.
This looks like the warehouse in the photo.
Uh-huh. Look at all that security. Something fishy's going on.
We've got to get in somehow.
Somehow.
Oh, check that out.
You mean the window? It's open, but how are we gonna get to it?
Salgor!
Huh.
Says it's doable.
Huh?
We can do it, Tim. Together.
Huh? What? All right.
Yeah. We can do this, partner.
Suppose
I'm
well.
the brains and you are the brawn, right?
Huh?
Wait, what's that sound? Tim, let's go.
New sound, new things. Dun dun dun. Infiltrate the warehouse.
We'll
Okay.
use this truck as cover and sneak in. Now!
Go, go, go. Subtle.
Did it.
Of course we did. With teamwork, we can make the impossible possible.
So
Yeah.
what do we do now?
Stay hidden and keep moving.
Oh, Matang. Hi, Matang.
That's very valuable cargo. Don't damage it.
Metro.
Must be really useful for moving stuff having 4 arms, right?
Good. Now we need to jump over there.
This is harder than I thought. When did you get this heavy, Pikachu?
How rude. This should be easy. Movies always have scenes like this.
I still am very tempted to just fail these on purpose just to see what happens, because I think it'd be funny.
This isn't a movie, you know.
Matang has a body of steel. Ooh, close. Matang does not care.
Hey, what was that? Selgor. Over there?
Good job, Excelgor. Ah, button mash. They heavy.
Selgor!
Thanks, Excelgor. Quick, get inside.
Oh, that was hard. You know, you did a good job. Selgor.
Oh, come on. I was the one doing all of the work.
That's true. We were. Pikachu was just along for the ride. Thanks, mate. So helpful. Oh, well, we managed to get in. Yeah, now let's have a look around. Quietly, though. You're the one who just has to natter through all of the things we do.
Watch out. When you investigate, do it without getting caught.
Stealth mission! Okay.
All right, keep it moving.
Meta. Come on, pick up the pace. Meta.
Go, Matang.
Pikachu, look at that guy.
That's the guy from the photo.
It's the same one from the photo.
Alexander Wilde, factory manager.
Hey, come here. Anything to report?
No, nothing out of the ordinary.
Good. Mr. Norman wants us to keep the security here extremely tight. Don't even let a Rattata through.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
Did you hear
Norman.
that? Keith Norman. So this must be...
Yeah, their base of operations. Now, let's have a real good look around.
Let's. Okay. What? You told me to be quiet. First thing is to scout the area. Since it seems like we're the only ones on this floor, it's a good chance to scope out the first floor, but don't get caught. Okay. Can we go down the end? Yes. Okay, so we've got a couple of gantries. can't go this way, but I can look. Okay, so we've got boxes and stuff over here. The champs, they're ready to grab stuff. And all of their arms. The workers are here, obviously. They look unmotivated. Even the Pokemon here look more energetic. There we go. Wait for it to come off. Chuck it in a box. Jobs are good in. Okay, anything else for me to look at here? Not really. Okay, cool. What up? What else am I supposed to look at? The box? Oh, okay, he's putting the lid on. Then the Machamp comes to move it. Okay, great. And then Metang comes and grabs another one. That Metang comes and takes that one away. Okay, great. I'm confused. What am I missing here? There's obviously this conveyor belt. Oh, there. Power board. Okay. Great. Thanks. What? So I've looked at these boxes. This would be so much easier if I could use the stylus, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and a ladder. Okay. It's weird that they didn't, when you were looking at stuff like this, it's weird they didn't let you use the stylus. It's very strange. Don't lean out. It's a Spinnerack. Hi! He's just hanging around. Hi, buddy. Ugh. It's your thread that was bothering me. If we're not quiet, they'll find us. What do you mean he's right? It's your fault in the first place. Sheesh, what's up with this Pokemon? Oh, it's like tasty on the first floor, so you snuck in to get some? I see. The increase in security has made it much more difficult for you to grab a snack, huh? And you were hanging out to scope things out. You want to get down to the first floor, huh? Well, that's something we've got in common. If you keep talking, the workers will see you. How about we go somewhere less obvious? Can you get to the floor above? Hi, Spinnerack.
Look at the Machamp. They sure are busy loading things up.
We're building out a map. Woo! Hi, Spinnerack. Yeah, it seems like you're having a rough time with security here, too. What are you looking for? What's this treat you're looking to find? It's in the boxes the Machamp carry? It smells really good? Does it mean the food they make here? We were told it smells really bad. Well, each their own, I guess. Do you just hang around like that all the time? Breath must be really strong. Can even support the weight of a person? Well, that's pretty impressive. So you can pull me up? Not for free. You want a treat in exchange? Well, aren't you opportunistic? You don't get nothing for free in this world. Thanks, Spinner. I guess I can't go... Yeah, no, I can't fit through that gap. Okay. So we've looked at this one. Now we can go along the middle one. Pikachu's just stuck over there now, I guess. I can't get round here. Okay, great. That's the stairway. Okay. Okay, can I look down from anywhere along here? That would be great. Oh, here. Okay, here. Ah, men! The guards, what are they talking about? Anything unusual? Nope, nothing to report. They're on high alert. They're still talking. Do you know what's going on in the room in the back? Oh, I guess they told you to stay away from that place too, huh? Don't tell anyone I told you, but they're incubating something. What do you mean? I'm not sure myself. I only overheard Mr. Norman talking to the manager. They said it could only be done by someone they've got here, or something like that. Don't tell anyone, okay? Sounds like that's something we shouldn't be messing with anyway. Keith does come here. I wonder if that man we saw is the factory manager. It did, according to the overlay. Must be. You said they're incubating? That's the word for growing more cells or something, right? The only thing like that related to R is... I think we're on the same page here. It's gotta be Mewtwo's cells. Whoever's incubating them is in the room at the back. Oh, they've got more to say. This is good. It's just Snoop. You seen it today? Not yet. Maybe it'll come back in a bit. I can't wait. It's so nice, you know? Yeah, it really warms my heart. Maybe I'll give it a treat again. Still got treats. Maybe it's a kid. It's probably a Pokemon, really. Finally done talking. Okay. Metaga carrying the containers. It probably is they're shipping out. Let's face it. There's the stairwell. Knock them out. That's our last resort. It's not any kind of resort. We need to handle things quietly. Excelgor came here for violence. We have to open it in order to ship stuff out. I think we've seen all there is to see here. Alright. She'll find out a lot. Make sure it's written down.
We need to check the floor below, but there are guards on duty. If we try going down the stairs, we'll be caught right away.
Duh. Okay, is there another spot I can check? I feel like I need to be able to get to here, but... there's no way round here. Okay.
Let's go scope out the first floor. We can take note of the layout.
We're trying to. Okay, is there another gantry that I've not seen around this side, maybe? I've not gone far enough this way. Can I look from here? No? Anything? We've looked there. We've looked there. This is the staircase. I feel like I should be able to look from like here or something, but it's just... No, there's no way through there. Let's talk to Spinnerack again a sec. Hey Spinnerack. Oh, hang on a minute. Ah. We got this one. Here we are. There's the warehouse manager. Factory manager, whatever. Yeah, this is one place I never want to work in. True that. Must be inspection. Looks like they're checking for defects before replacing things. Seems like there are a lot of defects. Talking about something. Today's my first day, sir. Oh yes, thanks for joining. I'd like to explain what we do at this factory first. This warehouse is a factory? Well, we could do with an explanation too. We can hear what we're saying. Yes, we can. So you know what we make here, right? No, I don't. What? You didn't even do a bit of research? We make health food. I'm sure you've seen the commercials. You know, so smelly you know it's good for you. Oh yeah, I know. That awful, that commercial with Max and Chatot. It's not just art they make here. Quite the elaborate camouflage. So the stinky container was health food, huh? I don't care how good it is for you. I still don't get why they're making something so smelly and awful. Are they still talking? Still chatting away. That's what you'll be doing. Got it? Got it all down. Oh, almost forgot. This is very important. Never, ever touch the switch next to the conveyor belt. Why? That switch controls which direction the conveyor belt is moving in. If you accidentally bump it, it can cause a lot of problems. A newcomer pressed it by accident a while ago and immediately got fired. All the products were sent back to the room next to this one and made a complete mess. We were able to get up and running in a few hours, but man, the manager blew his top, yelling about how he didn't need even more work to do. That sounds terrifying. I'll be careful. Okay. What else you got? Can I ask a question? What is it? I noticed the door behind me. What's going on in that room? Everyone seems to be avoiding it. Oh, that room. Well, between you and me, there's a scientist in there. Some kind of new product research? Who knows? The only thing the manager's told us is to steer clear at all costs. I bet it's some kind of new product. I'd love to know more about it, sir. I'd be happy to take part in experiments, even. Forget it. And trust me, you do not want to be heard talking about this. You could get me fired, too. Ah, the man in the lab coat. He's in that room. Did you just, like, show me a thing that I've missed? Okay, what all the workers are talking about. That's where the researcher is. Anything else? Oh, there's this. Is that a fire alarm? Yeah, I think things would get interesting if we set that off. It would be chaos, but it'd be great. No, wait, he's joking. But don't do it. Don't do it, Excelgor. We'll do it later. This must be the switch for the conveyor belt that changes the direction. Okay. And then we've got this one over the back here. Stuff keeps coming from the room in the back. And it goes into the room in the back from here. Cool. Have we got the full layout now? Yes,
The man in
good.
the photo looks like the factory manager. The men in the lab coats in the next room over. But is that where they're making R?
It could be.
Right. So that's that.